Hello everyone, Michael Mechanical here with another video. One of the things I've got to do is update you guys that things are changing and I'm getting close to a time where I'm essentially going to be doing a lot of training for getting employment, as well as potentially doing a course in which will help me start a business up. So today I wanted to actually show you what I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do it if it's, water is coming out of the roofs still or not. But I've got a bunch of jobs to do. But I'm going to show you what the results are going to be, as well as what things actually look like. So here, we're looking in the wheel well. Now this is how this wheel well looks. There's lots of white, there's a bit of black everywhere, there's dirt everywhere here, a bit rusty components, and got some clean parts, dirty parts, you name it, it's there. They've got the wheel well cover in here still, so this thing. And I don't think we ever pulled this panel off, and we don't know if there's any cracks behind it. And over here we've got a bunch of rust in that panel that can be cleaned up. Got spider webs, spiders, and this is how it looks on this side. And the rears look something similar, but they're blacker. And now we're going to look at the other side. Now please feel surprised to see how good this actually looks. This looks really, really good, and I got water dripping on my head, and as you can see, it's all over the panel, but there's no cover in there. You can see it's all nice and, black and clean looking, and it's got, it's been cleaned, it's been painted a little bit. It's not perfect, but whatever, and there is a bit of rust still up there up there, but we're going to see if we can fix it or not from the outside first, and weld up the panel. So this is how things are going to look. This is what we're going to do. We're using Sepatone rust converter. Though it doesn't work perfectly, it does work. We're using Sepatone satin black because we got it. We've got a bunch of this Dual Lux industrial metal shield primer, so we're going to be using that. And originally this is the same stuff that I put on the ZL Fairlane over there, so that's what's on the Fairlane. And then there is some white paint, so we can finish off the roof once and for all and get that out of the way and done with, because the roof is just going to rust otherwise. Now, like I said, there's a lot of leaking, dripping things, and I was going to work on the car, and then I was like, nah, I'm not going to work on it. And then I was like, I've actually got to get this done. So I'm going to look on the roof. You can see there's all drips all over the roof and a little bit dirty. It still needs to be sanded, and this needed to be painted on a day when there's no rain, as well as it needs to be sanded. So it'll be, before it gets painted, it will get all the metal treatments it needs. The rust converter, it'll get rust converted, it will get primed, and then after primer dries half an hour to an hour, it will get painted with white paint, and hopefully this paint will hold up. And worst comes to worst, if I don't believe that the paint's going to hold up this time around, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and buy some clear and just paint the roof clear, just to keep the paint in good condition on the roof of the car. Now I can hear the rain, I can see the rain. It is starting to rain again. This is going to make it hard to work on. So I'm just wondering if it's actually getting wet around the areas of the car I'm going to be working in. Now, I'm pretty sure there's actually some power tools still out here. Hopefully it's, unfortunately it's a little bit wet. One power tool. And what we're going to be doing is, in here, we're going to be cleaning this all up and painting it. This is one. We're going to be doing the passenger side as well, both the wheel well rear and the wheel well front. So all that's going to get done. I can't promise a very long video. I don't think I'm going to even get to do anything realistically today. I mean, if you think about it, the weather's not quite right to work on cars and paint, and it's really cold. It's one of those situations where it's like, do we work on this outside in this weather? It could get wet, because once you clean it, you want to paint it. There's this apparently happening, which is Dad's trying to clean it with sand. It looks like sand, but it's actually, he said it's bicarbonate soda. He wants to just leave it sitting there with that on there. He wants to clean them, paint them, and throw them back together again. He's doing that job because he's stuffed up, and I've got to get a seal kit for the big two kits. Unfortunately, That means I've got to go back up to Holden Hill and see if they have the seals, which I believe they do. Or I can buy them for my Triton's front calipers, and they should fit the the front calipers for this. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I have no idea what's going to happen next. There's a lot of planning, a lot of things to be done, a lot of experiences to grow, a lot of things to learn and do. We've got a long way to go. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Another thing to note is this thing got chucked out of the shed last night, and I think my dad was an idiot, and now he regrets it, so now he wants to put this away. And because it has melamine in it, it's already getting stuffed by the weather, so hopefully it doesn't get too stuffed. We're going to have to put it back somewhere because he's realised he was stupid with what he did last night. Thanks for watching. See you later.